Let's talk about cholesterol today, especially in menopause. You may have been told by your doctor to lower your bad cholesterol and are wondering where to start. In menopause, the bad cholesterol tends to increase and the good cholesterol tends to decrease. Studies show that the bad cholesterol in menopause tends to peak at around the age of 55 to 65, and it peaks by about 10% to 15%. And these studies also show that this increase in the bad cholesterol, what's known as LDL, is more based on menopause than aging, because people tend to wonder whether something is due to aging or due to menopause. This shows that it is really linked to menopause because estrogen helps to keep that bad cholesterol down, and it also helps to keep the good cholesterol that we need at a good level. Cholesterol is needed by the body. It's the way we make our hormones. So all cholesterol is not bad. What we want to do is to limit that bad cholesterol, what's known as LDL, and then keep our good cholesterol at the best levels that we can. Here are 4 dietary patterns that can help you to lower that bad cholesterol. Number one, I like to say dietary patterns because when people hear about diet, they think of starvation, they think of restriction. These dietary patterns are not about starvation and restriction. It's about just choosing the right foods to help us to manage that cholesterol. Number one is what's known as the Mediterranean diet. And I'm sure that you may have heard about the Mediterranean diet. It's very common. It's called the Mediterranean diet because obviously it's used by the peoples about around the Mediterranean. Now, this diet prioritizes fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole foods, fish, lean meats, and most importantly, healthy fats such as olive oil. It does allow a bit of wine, but moderate wine and not a lot. It's one of the most flexible diets if you want to think about it. Very healthy, also for heart health. Number two is what known as the DASH diet. The DASH diet, DASH just means dietary approaches to stop hypertension. This was created for lowering blood pressure, but it works very well in helping to lower cholesterol. Now, they do prioritize keeping sodium very, very low. So, salt is not encouraged a lot in the DASH diet. We have to keep sodium low, but they also tend to prioritize increasing potassium by the way of food, magnesium, and calcium through fruits, vegetables, low fat dairy, limits of red meat. It limits red meat. It also limits sugar, but it does allow fish and lean meats. Also, it does allow lots of fiber. Number three is what's known as the portfolio diet. And the portfolio diet has been shown to be the most successful when it comes to lowering cholesterol. The portfolio diet was created by a professor in Toronto. And mainly the reason it is called a portfolio is like investing in your health, investing in your heart health. Now, the portfolio diet prioritizes plant-based foods. It doesn't allow meats, it doesn't allow fish, it's mostly plant-based. And actually, it prioritizes a lot of soy-based plant food because soy has been shown to help lower cholesterol. Now, the portfolio diet goes by what's called 4 pillars. The 4 pillars is about plant sterols and viscous fiber, the kind of fiber that you get from oats, barley, okra, eggplant. That's what they prioritize. They also prioritize nuts and seeds and plant protein based on soy products and beans. So plant protein is a huge component of their portfolio diet. This has been shown to be the most successful in helping to lower cholesterol. Now, the number 4 diet that has also been shown to help lower cholesterol is one that's known as the MIND diet. The MIND diet is a combination of the Mediterranean diet, which prioritizes whole foods, legumes, lots of vegetables, fiber, and healthy fats, lean meats, and fish, and just moderate alcohol, and the DASH diet, which tends to keep sodium low but prioritizes potassium, calcium, and magnesium through fruits, vegetables, and lean meats, low fat dairy, and low fat. The MIND diet was designed mostly to help with brain health. So it does prioritize healthy fats and also things like fish, which give us omega 3 for brain health. So those are the four dietary patterns that have been shown scientifically to help lower bad cholesterol. Then again, as I said, this is not about restriction. This is about just adjusting your meals and knowing what tends to help the body lower cholesterol. Now, let me know if you have any questions. You can always leave a comment below. I do check my comments and share this with as many people as possible. Take care.